Alright, I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible as not to waste anybody's time with the same old bullshit. I've somewhat addressed this topic before, and I've, as of late, tried to avoid it because I just don't even really care anymore, but whatever, let's talk about it anyway. So the reason I rarely do requests anymore, if at all, is pretty much just because of, like, spam requesters. And by that I mean, like, just giving, like, 100 requests at a time, not even giving you a chance to catch up. And then, not even being patient, and, when you dare not do a request, oh, it's your head. Your head on a fucking pike. But I mean, people who have requested before, they've more or less left me alone. Like, they've pretty much given up. Like, practically disappeared off the face of the earth, which would be a breath of fresh air if it wasn't for the ones that have spawned in their place. Cut off one head, two more grow in its place. Anyway, yeah, the reason is, and I'm not saying everyone is like this, but people tend not to be grateful when you do things for them. If anything, it's the opposite. Because you did something for them, they expect you to do more things for them, and more things for them, and pretty much bend over backwards when they say so, because, if you did one thing for them, then obviously you're that type of person, and you'll just do everything they say. Your name might as well be Matt, because you're just free to have everyone walk all over you. When that is not the case at all, I will have you know. And, if anything, the more people push me to do something, the less likely I am to do it, and the more pissed I'll be. Because that's just how I am. I'm a rather defiant person, so yeah. And I will either, procrastinate further or just not do it at all. And I know I do tend to procrastinate and all that other shit, but, I should be allowed to do what I want when I want. Anyway, where was I going with this? Okay, so, there are people who are grateful. In fact, I just did a request for somebody not too long ago, and they were actually quite happy about it. And didn't back it up with any follow-up requests. And, there's one other person who is rather patient. I do feel sometimes the requests can still be a bit much, but he's always patient and is never pushy, whereas other people sometimes tend to be. And so, yeah, point is, whenever new requesters come along, I just tend to completely ignore them now. But one person in particular, pretty sure you know who you are if you're watching this, was not happy about it at all and demanded that I answer them on whether or not I will do their request. Because how dare I not only not do it, but not give this person attention. And yeah, this is just how some people are. Absolutely beg for attention. And I mean, I tried to be trolly about it, but any attention at all is still satisfaction for people who are like that. And I mean, I'm not trying to be an ass or offend anybody, but I swear some people are just straight up babies. Diaper wearing titty babies. I don't mean to be mean, but it's the truth. And you know, might get hate for it, but you know, some people get hate just for existing, so, you know, doesn't really make a difference, does it? But yeah, I don't think I really have too much more to say. I just wanted to explain why I don't really do requests too much anymore. Because I'm guessing at this point, at least for a brief period, I was known as the guy who did requests for people, but that's not the case anymore, and that's not what I want my channel to be. That's never what my channel was meant to be, but, you know, when my channel finally started getting recognition and, you know, I got comments and people left requests, I'm like, okay, maybe if I do the requests, I'll earn new subscribers and, you know, they'll be grateful and I'll basically have YouTube friends, which... There are very few cases of that happening. I mean, like, it happens, but it doesn't happen very often. Like I said, more often than not, people just expect you to do more and more things for them, and once you finally don't, you're the scum of the earth. And like, your existence alone doesn't matter to them. It only matters what you're doing for them and, you know, what they want you to do. And, you know, I'm sure some people are just genuinely excited to see certain battles and are just eagerly awaiting them and are just, you know, just super duper impatient. They can't wait any longer. They just want it to happen, and I get that, okay? I'm super impatient too, okay? Like, I don't like waiting for things either, but, you know, you can't always get what you want, okay? Like, you can't always get what you want. Like whenever I want to buy something, like, my paycheck can't come fast enough. And fucking every month feels like a year, every week feels like a month, every day feels like a week, so on and so forth. It's agonizing, but, you know, gotta suck it up. Buy yourself a straw so you can suck it up, bitch. Because that's life. Anyway, before I come off any more dickish and dig myself into any deeper of a hole, I'm gonna end this video here. I just felt I needed to address this once again and explain to some people why I don't do requests anymore, because and you know, maybe I'm not giving, maybe some people, all right, I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt, because there are some new requesters who I tend to just outright ignore because I'm just anticipating the never-ending wave of requests that will come. And you know, but I don't know. Um, and I'm not saying I'm gonna stop doing them forever, but I'm not gonna do them nearly as often, and only the people who I know 100% won't be on my ass every second of the day and will let me make the kinds of videos I want to make every once in a while, and who will, you know, be patient and be respectful and not be fucking cunts. Only if I know 100% that, you know, you're not going to be a cock about it. Only then will you earn my respect, and only then will I be willing to do things for you. That's all, though. Sure, there are people who are going to be super duper pissed, super duper offended, but, you know, I ain't gonna walk on eggshells just because I don't want to hurt people's feelings. Because, honestly, what doesn't hurt people's feelings these days? And what doesn't get under people's skin? And what doesn't offend people? You know? Can't be afraid to speak my mind. Anyway, yeah, video over. See ya in the next video. Assuming, I don't get cancelled. But, you know, you can't cancel a show that practically doesn't even exist. Anyway, that's it. Later.